Did you know why we brought you here?
What do you want from me?
Give me the names of the high hopes and you get a reduced sentence. Well, depending on the name you give to us, we could cut your sentence from 13 years to 3. You get out in 2.
I'm not saying anything until I see my lawyer.
This isn't a fucking Hollywood movie. I'll get what I need from you if I have to beat it out of you. I have enough evidence here to lock you up and throw away the key.
Can I have some minutes to think about it?
Certainly. Hey, you have 60 seconds.
Okay.
Write down their names.
One name.
Who is the wolf? Sly!
So,
Yes, this is garbage.
man, move. Now.
Steven.
So,
Gather some detectives. We'll be flying to Abuja tomorrow.
okay, sir. Sir, permission to speak freely, sir.
Yeah, permission granted.
Sir, we have 1,000,001 unsolved case to be sorted here in Lagos. Why do we have to travel all the way to Abuja to catch just one thief?
What if I tell you that the thief we're going to catch in Abuja was responsible for my father's death? How would you respond?
Are you saying the wolf killed your father?
His kind are responsible for ruining my childhood. And I will not rest until all of them are behind bars.
Okay, sir. So, what's the plan?
You have to be a step ahead. Go.
I'm so certain I've not seen you here before.
I rarely come here, just when I have downtime from the office.
So, what do you do?
Sorry?
What do you do for a living?
Investment banking. I'm sorry.
I understand.
Sir, don't mind me. I'm just working on a pitch I have to present for an investor.
So what do I get to do to make this special lady write a special pitch for me?
Sir, the company that I deal with, we deal with high-end investments. And I'm talking about a lot of money. So, I don't know.
I have 99 problems. I can assure you, money isn't one of them.
Okay. Well then, there's a new investment that I have to pitch to Chief Dogogo. And, I really wish I could tell you all about it, but I can't. It's against my work policy.
Did you just say Chief Dagugo? Mustafa Dagugo?
Yes.
Of Dagugo Constructions?
Yes. Do you know Chief?
Let's just say we move on the same circle. This must be very important. So go ahead, talk to me about it.
So I can't. I'm so sorry. Look, I signed a non-disclosure contract, so I'm sorry. I can lose my job or even worse, get arrested.
Come on. We're friends already.
I can't, sir. I'm sorry.
What if I decide to invest? Would it make you change your mind?
It's not that easy. Okay. Okay then, what if I tell you that I can make you richer in a short duration of time? What would you say?
I'm already a wealthy man. I don't think I need any more.
Everybody needs more of something. Love, care, attention, money.
Okay, let me hear you. What's your proposal?
Well then, I'm willing to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You would have to join a group of investors and we can triple your investment in 3 weeks.
So when is my special lady going to introduce me to this special group?
It's a pretty hush-hush investment. I can't tell you yet, but I can tell you the company that I work for.
Smart. Okay. How much are we looking at? How much do you want me to invest?
5 million.
5 million? You want me to cough out 5 million from my hard-earned money? Just like that? You certainly look pretty, but not that pretty.
Sir, we will triple your investment within 3 weeks. That's 15 million naira in 3 weeks. Chief. Hi. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. I hope you didn't wait for too long.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I guess that's my money.
Yes. All 60 million naira of it.
Oh, this is good. What are these? What do you want?
What do you think I want?
How much?
I don't know. How much do you think your opponents are willing to pay?
How much do you want?
100 million naira. Right now, right here.
Come on. Be reasonable. Where in this world am I going to get 100 million?
Look, Chief, I have very little to lose. But you, on the other hand, imagine nude pictures of a successful businessman running for House of Rep. I guarantee you that pictures will make headlines on blogs, newspapers, and all TV stations. There'll be nowhere to hide though. Oh, that's not all. Do you think people will still vote for you after they see that? Eh?
Delete that video. Wipe it all off. I'm going to make a transfer. So you do well to give me all your financial details. And I'll get it wired to your account. Now make sure every bit of that video and every other copy you have anywhere is deleted.
Yes, sir.
Make sure the negatives of these photographs are destroyed. I regret the day our paths crossed. If it happens again, I swear I'll kill you.
Chief.
Hello, Ifeka. Where are you? Come to my office immediately. I could not believe it when I saw the alert. This is your best so far. What's wrong?
Charles, it's about that pending matter.
What pending matter? Oh, that pending matter.
Yes, that pending matter, Charles.
Come on, babe. Look, I already told you. Hilda doesn't pose a threat to you.
So what? I will always be the mistress, Charles.
Whoa, babe. Hell no. Look, you know you're way much more than that. You're my babe. You're my boo. Sweet, my fancy monkey.
Charles, stop. Look, as long as you remain married to that woman, I will always be the mistress. The other woman. Look, I don't want that. I want to be your wife, oh. I want to be your wife.
Is that it? Is that all? You sure there's nothing else? Fine. Your wish is granted.
Do you promise?
Yes, I promise. So, are you happy now?
No. Just a little. Very little.
Well, we can't have that now, can we?
Charlie.
That's what you wanted all along, right?
The baby from Miss Kachi.
Oh. You have a package for me?
A package for Mrs. Kachi Hilda.
Okay, let me have it.
Sure, right after you must have signed here and here.
Okay. Right.
All right, now. Do have a lovely day.
You too. Bye. Thank you.
24 hours, every day. I want to know where they go to, I want to know who they meet with, and I want you to follow whoever they have met. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. Get it.
So, what do we have so far?
The house is registered to one Mr. Charles Kachi. He's a businessman, a politician, and he's also running for the office of the House of Rep for the next coming election.
Is Mr. Charles our next victim? Or is he the wolf?
Margaret called. I said I received a call from Margaret.
And
She's worried. And you barely pick her calls. You don't call her. The kids are asking after their father. I know this is out of my place. I'm not allowed to think that we are friends. And as your friend, I am telling you, you're letting this get to you. Your father is dead. You have a family here, and they need you. Is all of this really worth it? Think about it, sir.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Who am I? I should be asking you that. Who are you and what are you doing in my house? You need to leave before I call the police.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Seriously, you just made me laugh. Like, seriously? Did you just say this is your house? Do you have 120 million naira? Do you?
Excuse me?
Yes, because that is how much this house is worth. Or just you don't even know.
Wow. Ah! So I should be impressed, Abby?
You should be terrified. You see, Charles and I had built a life together. This house, Charles himself, and everything that he will be. As a result of the helping hand I gave him when he was weary along the way. And the countless times his knees had gone down, praying to God for success. You cannot just come from nowhere and act like all that did not exist. Never.
Perfect wife. Look, he doesn't want you anymore. So why don't you go back to your house and leave us alone?
Well, let me be the judge of that. And that is if he can look me in the eye and tell me all of that. But be rest assured that he will lose everything.
You talk to me!
I'm going to shoot you. I will shoot you. Stay away from me. Stay away from me.
I'm going to call
the police! Well, Charles, still my husband. You're just a whore. A side chick. Get out of my house now!
I'm the whore who is going to take your place. Okay?
Don't dare me. I'm warning you, don't come close to me. I will shoot you. I will shoot you. Get out.
Do you know who is the It belongs to me. And there is no bullet in that gun.
I will shoot you. Stay away from me.
You
Get out of my house.
How to hold a gun. The first rule to turn off the safety.
I will shoot you. Get out.
Answer me, damn it!
She came in. We struggled and then she choked me. She choked me.
And you killed her?
I was just going to call the police before you came in.
The police? Are you crazy? The police can't be involved in this.
don't know. What are you doing here in the first place? Answer me!
Charles, what do you want me to say? It is a dead woman lying down here. A dead woman, Charles. A woman I killed with my hands.
What are you doing here in the first place? I mean, if you had stayed away like I wanted you to, none of this would have happened.
We can't leave her here. We cannot leave her lying down like this. What are we going to do?
What do you want me to do? No, what do you want me to do? You killed the woman, so what do you want me to do?
I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail, please.
See, maybe you should go to jail. I mean, maybe if you spend some time in the pound house, you'll know better than to go around murdering people. Okay, just go upstairs and get me some sheets. Okay, just... Hurry up already! How do you think it is going to pay me for you to go to jail? What do you think that is going to do to my political ambition? I can just say the headlines now. Wife of House of Rep, hopeful, convicted of murder. I mean, there goes my political career forever. I mean, why couldn't you just stay at home like a good wife? Why?
I didn't want to give you the satisfaction. And I was not going to walk away into the night. No, never!
Yes, Uche, what is it?
Do you think you hit the gunshot? Did you get a gunshot?
I don't know, but I'm not going to take any chances. Uche, I need you to do something for me, sir.
Okay, sir.
Don't just stand there and get me some ropes. Go on! life is ruined. My life is ruined.
What?
And it was ruined from the very moment that I married you. You are the worst mistake I have ever made. And if I could go back to that very moment I met you, do you know what I would do? I will just turn around and walk away. Because you are the worst mistake that I have ever made in my entire life. Now when all this is done, I need you to sign those damn divorce papers. And I do not ever want to see you again. Is that clear? Keys to my car. Pop the hood. We need to dispose of these bodies. Well, hurry up! Who's this? If it's money you need, I have plenty of it.
You, go over there. What is this?
A dead body. Is it you that the police is looking for?
No. I just can't go back to prison. I just can't. And if I have to go, I won't go alone.
Relax, buddy. Okay, just take it easy. Okay? I'm sure you can see that the situation we have on ground is far more serious than yours. I mean...
Do you have any drugs in this house? Tramadol or aspirin?
Yes, I have some tramadol in my drawer in my bedroom upstairs.
Hey! Not for the business, okay?
Nobody that the world would care about.
So what do we do now?
Well, first, I think we, well, as much as I hate to admit it, it seems I would have to hide you and the body.
Don't you mean bodies?
No, he's alive.
And he's another nobody.
Hey, you can say that.
Why should I trust you? Why should I believe you won't turn around and put the whole blame on me?
Look, I'm sure we will all agree that you don't have much of a choice here. I mean, look, I am the only person that can make sure that you get out of this in one piece. You are stuck between the devil and the deep blue sea, so to speak.
Okay. So what do we do now?
Well, first, we need to move these bodies upstairs.
How do I carry the body with one hand?
Okay, fine. I will move the bodies upstairs while she mops the blood.
Okay.
Sorry.
So what next?
So why are you asking me? You're supposed to be the professional. What do you do when an operation goes south?
I'll improvise.
Look, I just can't wait to get rid of that body and you out of my house.
Do you think I'm happy or comfortable being stuck in the house with dead bodies?
Then we'll ride it out. We'll get rid of the body and nobody will be the wiser.
And why should I have to be a part of the body dumping team?
Well, that is the price you pay for your protection.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
So what next?
We wait. For the police. Look, when we're sure that the police have left the area, then we go and dump her body somewhere where no one will find it anytime soon. And then he can leave my house.
Are you expecting anyone?
No, I'm not expecting anyone. Yes, who is it? Just a minute. Just relax, okay? Hilda, make sure you go wash that mop. Make sure every trace of blood is washed from it, and keep it in the store, okay? And as for you know where to hide. Hmm? Be careful. May I help you, gentlemen?
I'm Inspector Ben, and this is Detective Stephen.
Okay. How may I assist you, gentlemen?
We're on house-to-house sweep in the area.
Why?
Well, some robbers were shot some street away from here, and one of them escaped. So we trailed him down here. He's considered armed and very dangerous.
Okay. Well, as you can see, there's no one else in the house except myself and my wife. We are the only ones here.
You didn't tell me we were expecting some visitors.
Well, they are officers of the law. They are doing a house-to-house search around the area for an armed robber.
Oh. Well, as you can see, no one in the house, just I and my husband.
Mm-hmm. Well, I already told them that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's best we search the house. You know, he could be hiding without your knowledge. You know, they're waiting for the best time to strike. So with your permission, sir, I would like to go through your house.
Fine.
Certainly.
Fine.
How many bedrooms do you have here?
7. As you can see, it's a very big house.
A perfect hiding place for an armed robber, won't you say that? Okay, can we go through your house?
Certainly. Yes, certainly. Please, Captain. Yes, we have 3 rooms downstairs and 4 rooms upstairs. Yes. Well, as much as you can see, this is our room. There's no one here. So, Hey, Inspector, please, look. We really had a long day, okay? And my wife and I would like to have some time alone. If you don't mind.
Yeah, certainly. So sorry to disturb you, sir. We're only doing our jobs.
Oh, I quite understand, Inspector.
Are you by any chance Mr. Charles Kachi?
Yes. But I don't recall we ever met.
I knew it. I knew it. Yes.
I didn't know I was that popular.
Oh, yeah, you're very popular. Who does not know Mr. Charles Kachi?
I still don't recall.
Well, don't worry. It was last year at a function. Nigerian police officers gala. Remember?
Yes. We sponsor the Nigerian police officers gala. Yeah. And I try to make sure that I attend every year.
Yeah. So you were there last year with a very beautiful lady.
I attend every year with several beautiful women.
Well, this is not just a very beautiful lady. You actually introduced her to me. What's her name again? Don't tell me. Yes, Cynthia. How is she?
Inspector, if you don't mind, my wife and I need to be alone. Oh. It's been a long day.
Yes. Yes, I understand. Well, send me well to Cynthia for me. Bye.
We need to talk.
We have nothing to talk about.
Charles, I am your wife, and I demand to be treated as such.
Fine. We'll talk, but not now. Okay, we have far more pressing things at hand.
What pressing issues?
I have never forgotten a face in my entire life. And yet I can't recall ever meeting with this Inspector Ben.
The inspector claimed he had made your acquaintance before.
Precisely the point. Claimed.
So, what game do you think he's trying to play?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it one bit.
What are we going to do now?
I don't know. Things are really getting complicated. And if you hadn't come here and killed a woman, we wouldn't find ourselves in this mess in the first place.
Well, you left me no choice, right? With your lying and deceiving, and you even sent me a letter. You couldn't bring it to me yourself. You had to send the delivery man.
Fine. And that was why you had to come here gun blazing like Uma Thurman.
It was self-defense. I didn't do that on purpose.
Oh, well, I'm sure your lawyers will have a field day explaining that to the court. That it was self-defense. Anyway, there's only one thing left to do now.
What?
Play the victim card. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, Black Rambo. How about?
Are they gone?
Yes, for now. But I have a feeling we'll be seeing the good inspector sometime in the future. So, how do you feel?
I feel like crap.
You look like crap. So, you want something to eat? My wife is making some dinner. I think you're hungry.
What about him?
Well, I'm sure there will be some food left in the pot when he wakes up. If he wakes up. You know, for a criminal, you seem to be kind of a nice guy. Come on. Thank you. See? It's not poisoned.
This is nice.
Thank you. Cynthia was a lot of bad things, but she definitely wasn't a bad cook.
I'm going to bed.
So, you still don't trust me? I have a dead body in my house. If the police find it here, I stand to lose more than you would ever lose in 50 lifetimes.
Nice try. You're a billionaire. You must have a gets out of jail free card.
I understand what you're saying. But see, nobody gets the get out of jail free card.
You're the first rich person I've heard talk like this.
Let me tell you one or two things about my life. Maybe you will learn a thing or two from it. See, if you understand where I'm coming from, then you will be able to understand why I am the way I am. See, I was not born with a silver spoon. My father was a poor farmer, and my dear mother, God bless her soul, died while giving birth to me. My father hated me on account of that. He blamed me for her death. It was terrible. You can imagine what it felt like to see your mates have everything that you were deprived of. It got to a point that I just couldn't stand it again. I decided that I had to get an education, that was the solution. And so I did all kinds of odd jobs just to pay my way through school. And eventually I graduated with the second class upper. And I felt that things were going to be easy after that. It only got worse. I had to struggle for everything. And that is my story.
Fast forward some years later, you became a billionaire. How did you manage that?
It was magic. So, since we're trading life secrets, why don't you tell me yours?
There's nothing to tell.
Oh, come now. You must lead an exciting life. I mean, a wanted criminal like yourself. You know, tell me about your adventures.
My reasons are not quite different from yours. I was tired of being poor.
And so you decided to become a criminal?
We are both criminals.
Really? Tell me how you came about that.
I break into people's houses for pennies, while you sit in your fancy offices, stealing, robbing millions of naira from people with a big smile on your face. Sounds almost similar. Well, I could say I had no choice, but then I would be lying. I was a member of a quartet daredevil group called the Night Crawlers. We go into people's houses, rob them clean. The police were scared of us. Everybody knew our names. They wrote about us on the papers, TV. We were popular. The love of the adrenaline rush that comes with it. The feeling of invisibility. I could say we never did it because of the money or to live a fancy life. But we did it because we loved it and we're good at it.
Well, you were obviously not that good at it, otherwise your colleagues will still be alive today and you wouldn't be here. First rule, always have a contingency plan. You guys didn't have a contingency plan, I mean a backup plan.
We were set up.
Second rule, always be a step ahead of everybody.
So you knew this was going to happen today?
No. But I was prepared for every eventuality. So, what's your poison?
What?
I mean, what would you like to drink? Brandy, whiskey, champagne, you name it.
I don't drink on the job.
I'm sure you'll be willing to make an exception in this case if I'm equally willing to share my trade secrets with you.
Why would you do that?
So what's the use of all that knowledge if you can't share it with someone every once in a while?
Okay. Brandy.
Take it easy. Cheers. Whoa, take it easy, man.
For the pain.
Oh, okay. So, what would you like to know?
Who is the dead woman?
A business partner.
Thought she was your lover.
Then who says you can't be both?
I thought you don't mix business with pleasure.
Ah, the fifth rule. But you do realize or know that there is an exception to that rule, don't you?
And what's that?
Never mix business with pleasure unless pleasure becomes business.
Why did you kill her?
I didn't kill her.
And how did you become rich so quickly?
Well, I don't usually share this with anyone, but I think I'll make an exception with you. I mean, since we're buddies and all that. Have you heard of the Ponzi scheme?
No.
I didn't expect you to know of it. So how do I break this down in layman's terms? Okay. Let me put it like this. Assuming I come to you. No. Okay, let me put it like this. Assuming I have 3 investors. You, my wife, and the dead woman.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, I come to you and I introduce myself. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, my name is Charles. I am an investment banker.
Hello, Charles.
So I tell you, or I ask you rather, what is the one thing that you want the most right now? And you say?
A laptop.
A laptop. Good. So I ask you, how much would this laptop cost? And you answer?
50,000.
And I ask you, how much have you got in savings?
5,000.
5,000. And then I say to you, you can invest this 5,000 naira and make 50,000 naira in 2 weeks with no work. What would you say?
I would be skeptical at first.
But you would think about it. And you would invest your 5,000 naira. Now, assuming I now take your 5,000 naira and give it to my wife, who happens to need 5,000 naira for some urgent thing at that time. Okay? Now, my wife also happens to have a friend, the dead woman, who has 500,000 naira that she wants to invest. Now, my wife tells the dead woman that she has this brilliant investment scheme with which she could multiply her investment within a short period of time. So I come on the scene and I promise her 5 million naira for her 500,000 naira. She agrees, based on my wife's testimony, and invests her 500,000 naira. So I take her 500,000 naira and go on to the next person. And it goes on and on and on. Just like that.
Do people just fall for such simple scam?
Oh, you would be amazed what people fall for with the right motivation.
Is it done yet?
Barely. It's around 11:59 or so.
So where is he?
He will sleep on the couch.
What's gonna happen to him?
Well, he's going to take the blame. I feel a bit sad, really. I mean, he seems like a nice chap. Are you feeling bad?
He's innocent.
Trust me. No one is innocent. I mean, it's either you or him. And anyway, I believe he was brought here for a reason.
And that reason is to take a fall for murder?
Yes. I mean, just imagine when people hear of how I was beaten and tortured, it will draw some sympathy from them. And this sympathy will help me in winning the forthcoming elections.
Where is the man I married?
Right here.
Why did you send the divorce papers?
I didn't want to do it.
You're still sticking with those lines? I mean that another woman forced you to send divorce papers to your wife.
Precisely.
Charles! How could she force you to send divorce papers to me and you couldn't say no?
Look, I had to prove to Cynthia that I was in love with her. And the only way I could do that was by divorcing you and marrying her.
Why?
You see, Cynthia had a unique set of skills, which was necessary for my line of work.
What skill set?
See, Cynthia had potential. And she just needed some motivation to unlock those potentials. And in this case, it was marriage.
You were using her and she was just a tool?
Exactly.
Am I also a tool?
No. Look, you're my wife. And I love you.
You do?
Of course I do. Very much.
Aside her, did you sleep with any other woman?
Occasionally.
Occasionally, Charles. Is it that I'm not good enough for you?
Of course not. You're more than enough for me.
Because I do not understand why my husband says I am enough for him and goes to sleep with other women occasionally.
Look, it was purely business. No emotions attached.
Can you hear yourself talk, Charles? Purely business. No emotions attached.
Listen.
What kind of business did you need Cynthia happy for?
Look, let's just talk about this when this whole thing is settled.
No! We are going to talk about it now.
I have had enough of this. I mean, how come I'm always the bad one and you're the saint? I mean, I didn't hear you complaining when someone else was to take a fall for a murder you committed.
Don't you dare.
I am not going to argue with you. Okay? Now, tomorrow is going to be a very long day. So I suggest that you get your beauty sleep. Because you'll need it. How is your acting? It better be convincing, okay? Because tomorrow is going to be a long day indeed.
Yep. By the time we're done with all this, I'm going to sign the divorce papers. Did you hear me?
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Then why did you have to come all the way here? Why didn't you just stay home and sign the papers?
Oh no. Because I wanted to know if you still loved me.
Of course I still love you. I love you very much.
You do?
Of course I do. I mean, you're so beautiful. You're
comfortable. And you're great in bed.
Stop it. I won't change anything. I won't change anything.
It's your fault.
What is this?
Freeze! Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon! Drop it! Reading this right. Anything you say or do will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to attorney, and if you don't have one, the state will get you one. Now move. Move!
Take it easy, man.
Mr. Charles, are you okay? I'm fine. Oh, my wife. Are you okay? I should be fine. I'm sorry. Oh, thank God. You came just in the nick of time.
How were you guys able to call for help?
Well, obviously he forgot to set us, so I had my phone in my pocket. That was how I was able to make the call.
You guys are really lucky. Now tell me what happened.
Well, after you left, he came out and rounded us up.
Where in the house will they hide you?
I don't know. I'm sure that by the time you interrogate him, he will give you all the details.
Can I talk to your wife alone?
Sure. Why not?
Now that we're alone, tell me everything that happened.
He came. Cynthia struggled with him and he shot her.
When was this? Before or after?
After.
What time?
I can't remember.
So, how do you feel about everything?
I feel awful. The younger lady was shot.
I don't mean now, I mean before. How do you feel when you found out about Cynthia?
What do you mean?
Well, you do know that she's your husband's lover.
Charles has his excesses.
And that is okay by you?
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Maybe that's why you removed the threat.
Sorry? What do you mean, remove the threat?
Do you love your husband?
Of course I love my husband.
Do you love him enough to kill for him?
Are you trying to say that I killed Cynthia to remove the threat because I am jealous?
Did you?
You don't know how I feel.
How do you feel?
A young lady just died in my house. How am I supposed to feel?
Do you think she deserves to die?
No one deserves to die.
So, tell me, how do you feel now?
I'll manage.
What's your relationship with the deceased?
She's a friend.
So your relationship with her is
strictly platonic?
No.
Did you kill her?
I thought you had the killer in custody.
I'll be the judge of that. I mean, right now we need to eliminate all possibilities.
Okay.
How long have you been lovers?
A year and 6 months.
How did you meet her?
She works for me. Look, Inspector, is this interrogation necessary?
Like I said, standard police procedures. So, did you kill her?
No.
Okay. Tell me about your wife.
What about my wife?
Do you love her?
Of course I love her very much.
Yet you cheat on her.
Occasionally.
So how do you justify cheating on a woman you love?
Are you married, Inspector?
Yes. I've been married for 16 years.
And you have never cheated on your wife?
Never. Wow. I get that a lot.
I can imagine. Well, then I guess there's no point in trying to justify my actions to a man who obviously wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Look, I don't see how these questions are necessary.
Are you trying to protect your wife?
Protecting my wife from what?
I don't know. Maybe the murder of your lover.
Are you saying my wife is capable of murder?
Anybody is capable of doing anything, including murder.
Look, Inspector, it's been a long day and we really need to rest.
One more thing. What time did he kill her?
I beg your pardon.
The time he shot her.
I don't know. Maybe 6.
You don't have an idea of the time. Okay. Well, for a man who has just lost his lover, you look pretty calm.
Well, I'm sure there's enough time for grieving later. I'm just glad that we were able to escape alive, you know.
Now, tell me everything that happened. Don't leave out anything.
Oga, they beat me, kick me, tie me since yesterday. I never chop.
Tell me, who tied you up?
The man will break enter Oga house.
Does the deceased have any family?
She should.
Any that you know of?
Inspector, you obviously overestimate the extent of my relationship with the deceased.
What else can you tell me about the deceased?
What do you want to know?
Anything that would let us track down her family. I know you won't want her pictures scattered all over TV and newspapers.
Well, her last name was Ayaun. She was Cynthia Ayaun, from Anambra State.
And?
What else do you want to know? I mean, her favorite nail polish? Her favorite food?
Well, if possible, yes.
What exactly is your interest in this? I mean, you already have the culprit in custody and you have 3 eyewitnesses that are willing to testify that he was responsible for the murder.
Does she have any friends?
None that I know of.
How long was she staying here?
2 weeks.
And before then, where did you guys usually meet?
Hotels. I would book the place and she would meet me there.
Well, that will be all for now. One more thing. Do you have anywhere you can stay in the meantime? Because we need to scrub the place for evidence.
Sure. We'll move into a hotel.
How convenient.
can't believe we're back in this house again.
We cannot just leave Abuja like that. We need to keep up appearances.
You just tell me everything is going to be okay.
Look, everything will be fine, okay? I mean, it's our words against that of a common criminal. Whose do you think will carry more weight? This case won't even make it to court. I'll make sure of that.
That inspector, he scares me. That man is very intelligent. Do not underestimate him.
Maybe you should not underestimate me.
Hello.
Hello, Inspector.
Yes.
How can I help you?
Mrs. Kachi, you have to follow us to the station. You have some questions to answer.
Seriously, I don't understand, Inspector. As in...
Why? Well, we found new evidence.
What new evidence?
Take her to the station.
Charles.
Wait, just take it easy. Don't worry, I'm sure it's just a normal question and answer session, okay? I'll call my lawyer.
Madam?
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Don't worry. I'll be there shortly.
What do you know about guns, Mr. Charles?
What?
The bullet found in the dead body didn't match the gun. And we found the gun that matched the bullets. And your wife's prints were all over the place.
What exactly do you want, Inspector?
How do you mean?
What do I do to make this evidence disappear?
Oh, you mean bribe?
Don't put it that way.
Okay, I'm listening.
15 million naira to make the evidence disappear.
That's a lot of money.
Do this for me, Inspector, and I will forever be in your debt.
Okay then, I want everything. The money, the cars, the houses, everything.
Be reasonable.
Oh yes, one more thing. I want you to walk into prison. That will make all the evidence fly away.
Inspector, you do not want me as an enemy.
It's because of scum like you that I joined the police force. You rob everybody without even batting an eyelid. You represent everything that is not good in this country. Need I remind you that in the course of this investigation, you are not to travel out.
Oh, don't worry about me. Inspector, watch your back.
Thank you.
Hello. Yes, IG, sir. yes. Good afternoon. Yeah. It's been a while. You know how work is. Oh, no. Don't mention it. In fact, we're preparing that this year's Police Officers Gala is going to be one of a kind. I'm telling you. Don't worry. I'll brief you on our plans later, yeah? Okay. Yes, sir, there's something I need your favor concerning. Yes, it's a little matter that I think I need to bring to your attention. Something that I believe is within your power to handle for me. Inspector.
I heard you booked the whole VIP for this meeting. That must be very important.
Well, I didn't want us to be disturbed. Please take a seat. So, I was surprised to get your call. I hope there's no problem, Inspector.
I got a call from the commissioner last night. 20 years in the force, and this is the second time I'm getting a call from the commissioner. The first time was to congratulate me for a job promotion, and then yesterday, just to tell me that I was fired.
Oh, that's sad. How did that happen?
I don't know. Maybe someone with a very high connection went in my head.
I wonder who that could be.
So, I decided to come see the person I know with a very high connection, and will be so glad that I got kicked out from the force.
Well, see, I hope you can appreciate the irony, Inspector, because if I recall correctly, just yesterday you were telling me that you joined the force just because of scum like me. Now this scum is responsible for getting you kicked out of it. I just hope that the next inspector will be more sensible.
Well, that wouldn't be necessary.
Why?
Your wife got a deal for a reduced sentence.
What deal?
I like this beer.
What deal?
It's criminally chilled.
What deal?
Your wife gave us the names of your partners and associates. Well, of course, I'm sure you're wondering how she got to know about their names. The exact same question I asked her, and her response was she overheard your conversation and the events you took her to, and of course you introduced her to your partners. Partners you spent so much to keep just a secret.
My wife wouldn't do that.
It took her just 15 minutes to give you up. You know, it's surprising what one will do given the right motivation. Prison is a very frightening motivation. Anyway, we're interrogating each of them as we speak right now, and we hope to cut a deal as long as they for them to, bring out something that will implicate you.
I call you bluff.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because your wife refused to give us evidence to incriminate you. Whatever hold you have on her, it must be very strong.
It's called love.
Yeah. And there is the Uche matter.
Listen to me. If you do exactly as I say, and say only what I tell you to say, not a word more, I am prepared to give you 500,000 naira cash. Okay? But if you add just one letter or one syllable or change what it is I told you to say, you will not even live to regret it. Is that clear? Good.
You see, Mr. Kachi, this is no longer a job for me. I take it personal. I blame people like you for the suffering of my family had to endure.
Inspector, what did I ever do to you? I mean, I never collected money from your father. Everyone I collected money from were crooks.
That was not for you to decide.
Fine. So what do you want? I will give you 100 million naira right here, right now.
Wow. 100 million naira? Like, seriously?
Yes.
Do you have that kind of money right here and now?
I'll do you an electronic transfer and you'll get the alert immediately.
Do you know that bribing a police officer is a crime?
I will give you 100 million naira right here, right now.
Okay.
Look, I'm not going to lose everything.
Wait. Come on. What do you stand to gain if you shoot me? I mean, you will still go to prison. Well, like, you will get a life sentence or even death sentence.
Look, I can't afford to lose everything. I can't afford to lose everything!
You can't even afford to die because people like you love life to the fullest.
How long will I get?
40 years.
For 40 years? Look, I'll be 80 by the time I'm out. 80 and broke.
Then cut a deal. Look, help me bring down criminals like you.
Oh, I see. And you'll protect me when I'm out, right? Forgive me if I have lost my faith in the police force.
Your sentence will be reduced to 10 years.
Keep your deal.
It's honorable. Very honorable. Oh, I see. You prefer to go to jail than snitch on your friends, right?
Look, I survived the streets. How worse can prison be?
Much worse.
I'll take my chances.
Oh, God. Well, I hope your partners and accomplices are as honorable as you are. Because even the reduced sentence has been known to make even the most honorable of all criminals squeal.
Well, you will not be there to see my downfall.
Contrary to that, I'll be sitting at the front row.
No, you will be dead.
No bullets. Officer!
Mr. Charles, you're under arrest.
You do understand the plan?
Yes, sir.
We have only one shot at this and it must be perfect.
I understand, sir. I break into the house, get intel of what we can use against him.
You do realize that what I'm asking from you is very risky and highly illegal.
I understand, sir.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
So, Inspector, please, look, we really had a long day, okay, and my wife and I would like to have some time alone, if you don't mind.
Certainly.
Let me.
See, you were a police officer all along. Well played, Inspector. Well played. See, but there were no bullets in the gun. My lawyers will have me out in no time.
Well, that might be true. But while you're away, it will give us enough time to search your house for any evidence against you.
Oh, well, good luck with that. You think I'm silly enough to make such a stupid mistake? I have learned from the mistake of others.
Well, if there's one thing we learn from history, is that no one learns from history.
This way, Mr. Charles.
I'll be out in no time. You'll see. You'll see. In no time! These are the names we've got so far for the interrogation. I think you should handle this one. So, Stephen, you're right. I've dedicated my time to this investigation and I totally ignored my family. Well, I've played my part. I've done my duty to this country. And I think it's time for me to concentrate on my family. They need me. Very good, sir. Stephen, sir. You're welcome, sir.